Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Coppermine Panther Plex in Hampstead, Maryland, for tonight's matchup between the visiting Howard Dragons and your Carroll Lynx. Mark Winkle bringing you the action tonight, as the 1-0 Carroll Lynx will take on the 0-0 Dragons, playing in their season opener and the first ever match coached by new head coach of the Dragons, Jalen Ivey. The Dragons in their road blacks will serve first from right to left-hand screen, and Carroll are in their blues. We are underway. And first blood goes to Carroll, as Grace Bowman slams that one down. Entering for the Lynx, number 1, Abigail Morley, and number 10, Kat Krochunas. And that will be in there for another Lynx point. And a beautiful hit from Emily McElwain, as she was set up perfectly by Abigail Morley. McElwain had a huge game for the Lynx in the season opener against Lancaster Bible College, a thrilling 5-set victory in the season opener for the Lynx. As Carroll tries to keep that momentum going forward. And that will be in there for the Lynx. It's Grace Bowman with her second kill already in this game. And it's a timeout for the Dragons very early on. Timeout, Howard. Carroll off to a great start, winning the first 4 points. These two teams did play last year in the first ever season for the Carroll Lynx, a match in which Carroll swept Howard 3-0 on the road, as they look to keep this momentum going forward, as this program continues to be such a bright spot for athletics at Carroll Community College. Head coach Terry Leatherwood just seems to keep recruiting over and over, was able to return 5 starters from last year's team, including a couple of all-region players, and just looking stronger and stronger. Howard, on the other hand, a team in a rebuild mode. As I mentioned before, it's a new head coach as she tries to restart this Howard program that used to be quite a powerhouse in the region for volleyball. Morley to serve once again. And that is going to be blocked at the net by Emily McElwain. McElwain was by herself at the net and just completely smothered that ball straight down. 5-0 lead for the Carroll Lynx. And that is going to be out, and the Dragons will get their first point of the match, as McElwain tried to hit that a little bit off the side, avoiding the block, and couldn't keep it in the court. Expect a heavy dose of McElwain and Badorf to be served or to be set here in this match, as those two are quite a fearsome combination. However, there's depth to spare on this Carroll team. You'll see Hannah Breen get it set up plenty. Grace Bowman will get a fair number of hits. Kat Kirchunas, she's dangerous there. There's just so much depth for these Lynx. Hard to play defense against them. And it's going to be another point for the Dragons. That is going to be Abigail Lace, who's able to make it just tough enough for the Lynx, unable to defend it. As it will be Ariana Beasley to go back to take the service for the Dragons. And there's Carly Badorf with her first kill of the match. Did it with a pushover, but in the end, a beautiful spot. Put it in the far side corner, and Howard just unable to get to it. See the Carroll women's soccer team just made an appearance. They've got signs showing their support in the same way that the the women's volleyball team did at the women's soccer game on Friday. As that's going to be out. Howard trying to argue that they thought there was a tip on the play. Michaela Murley, the Dragon who hit the ball, looking around, trying to see if they'll overturn it. But it is going to be a point in favor of Carroll. Still some confusion on the court. And we will now see Rachel Spolstra, one of the two Carroll liberos. That's the new rule in place that you're allowed 2 liberos now. Both of them getting plenty of action time on the court so far for these Lynx. Both teams just playing free balls back and forth, and that's Murray who tried to go up and slam it home and just mishit that one into the net. 9-2 in favor of the Lynx. Spolstra back to serve once again for Carroll. And that will be in there for a Lynx kill. Hannah Breen, as I mentioned before, she'll surprise you sometimes with her athleticism and what she's able to do on the court. And a beautiful throw down from that middle spot there. Great recovery from Carroll on that one. And there it is, Carly Badorf. 3 straight hits, and finally one of them will hit home. And it will be a timeout for Howard. Both teams back on the court after the timeout. Spolstra still to serve for Carroll. Ahead 11-2 in this first set. And into the net it goes for Howard. Spolstra goes short with that one. Beautifully placed, and that will be the first ace of the match. Hit a soft one right in the perfect spot. Found the soft spot in the zone. Badorf once again. Into the net goes for Howard. Carroll ahead 15-2. And another ace for Spolstra, again finding the soft spot in the zone. Spolstra is going to be tired just from serving at this rate. And it's another kill for Badorf. What a set there by Abigail Morley. From the near side, set it all the way across to the far side of the court. And Badorf wasn't going to miss that one. It's a 10-0 run for Carroll. Miscommunication from the Dragons there, as a couple of the Dragons were going for it, trying to set the free ball over. And into the net it goes again for Howard. Good pass that time by Kelly. And that is going to be a double hit called against Abigail Lace. Once again, Spolstra to serve. And that's going to be out of bounds against Murray. Just missed catching the line. What a hit by Badorf. The pass by Kelly went over the net, and Badorf just at the net slams it home. Badorf with a rolling foot hit, defended by the Dragons. Hannah Breen once again. Breen is having herself a great first set. Couple of kills for her. And that is going to be around the antenna, out of bounds. And just like that, we have a set point here. And Badorf able to put that one away. First set over. We'll be back after a short break. Back here at the Panther Plex of Coppermine in Hampstead, Maryland, as the Carroll Lynx just dominated that first set, looking to keep the momentum going in the second set. For Carroll, 11 kills and only one error on 19 attempts in that first set. A 53% hitting percentage. Just a fantastic start for this Lynx team. That frankly will be in a position that could contend for a regional championship this year. They really have all the pieces in place to be right there at the top of the standings. Howard is a divisional opponent, so this is officially the first match of the season against the region opponent. After this, they actually go to a tri-match out in Cecil County on Saturday, where they will take on Cecil College and Westmoreland County Community College. Again, they will be playing at 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock on Saturday at Cecil College. Next time the Lynx will be home is not until Thursday of next week, when they will host the College of Southern Maryland Hawks. That will be Thursday, September 12th at 6 p.m. Carroll to serve. Miriam Zuazo. And into the net that goes, and Carroll wins the first point of the second set. And a good point for Howard. A couple of good hits there, and the attempted set by Rebecca Morale just to try to keep it alive after the tough pass. Unable to keep it in. Maddie Mitchell getting in on the action. As her hit there, she had a nice hit in the previous point, hit it down the line. That was defended by Alyssa Kelly. That one just couldn't quite get over the net. No doubt about that one. Emily McElwain puts that home. A beautiful set from Rebecca Morale. McElwain hits it to the far side corner. Couldn't have placed that any better. And it's going to be a net violation against Maddie Mitchell. Kiara Panessa will enter the game for the Lynx. Number 11 getting some of her first action. And that's in there. Maddie Mitchell gets her first collegiate kill as she placed that one nicely on the back line. Howard still leading 4-3 in this second set. McElwain to serve. Arlie Bador, another hit, that time a little bit deeper, but once again placed beautifully as she hit cross court. Howard unable to defend it. so called for the double hit, trying to push it towards the back line. As I mentioned before, Howard, a program with a bit of a recent tough stretch here as they switched coaches less than a month ago. Still able to get a squad out here competing. And that is going to be out of bounds. That ball hit off the net and went out by Badorf. And have to give Howard a lot of credit at a time where so many schools just almost seem to give up and drop their programs rather than trying to fight for it. Howard able to rally and get a team out here to compete on this court as Badorf absolutely crushes that one down the near sideline. Ace for Michaela Adami. Great hit there from the Dragons. Abigail Lace puts it into the opposite corner. Well hit, well placed. And the Dragons putting up a fight here in this second set, leading 7-6 against Carroll. After a 25-2 first set, Dragons settling in and looking at a good second set here. What a save from Carroll there. And that is going to fall into the court, give the kill to Michaela Murray. Some diving efforts from Carroll trying to keep that one alive. But well hit bump there by Murray. And there's just how dangerous Carly Badorf is. She's just able to hit it in so many different ways. She's such a smart player. She knows when to hit it hard, when to place it. All-region player in her freshman year. I have to imagine she's in strong consideration to be a repeat all-region player. Badorf to serve. As Murray tries to put a move on that one, just hit it a little bit wide. And we are back tied 8-8 in the second set. Well hit ball at the net. The Howard middle, Mayola Falejo, did a good job of redirecting that one away from the block. Miriam Zawazo, one of the trio of Florida stars that traveled north to be a part of this Lynx squad. What a story that is for not just one, but 3 players from the state of Florida to come join this Lynx project. And certainly looking great now as it's Leah Russell, Rebecca Morale, and Miriam Zawazo, all important players for this team. There's Zawazo slamming that one home. Miriam Zawazo right on cue. Hits that one beautifully, and we are back tied 10-10. And that hit doesn't quite get over the net. And another point for Howard. That hit didn't get over the net. And after a very one-sided set in the first set, you see the Dragons now really starting to find their footing here. That's going to be a net violation against Cheyenne Ellis as she was trying to dink that over and just caught some net. For the Lynx, number 8, Rebecca Morale, and number 18, Maddie Nitzel. So Morale and Mitchell return for the Lynx, and Morale will go straight back to take the service. And gets an ace right off the bat. In there for a kill is Ariana Beasley. Once again, a good angle on that hit. Able to just hit it away from the block, especially when you see big number 9, Emily McElwain, the team leader in blocks for the Lynx. Certainly a player you have to account for when you're trying to attack. And that is going to be an error against Howard. Cheyenne Ellis trying to set that back into play for Howard. Her foot went over the midline. And a tough pass from Murray there. Is another strong serve from the Lynx. Serving was not one of the strong points for the Carroll against Lancaster Bible College. Safe to say, I think Coach Terry Leatherwood had her team working on that as they have served much, much better in this contest so far. And that is in there. Once again, we see when you need a big hit, Carroll does tend to go to their workhorse and Carly Badorf. Badorf ordered with 10 kills in this match to just one error. And it's going to be a rotation error against the Dragons. McElwain will get credit with an ace on that one, even if it is a bit of a freebie. And now Howard trying to figure out exactly where their error in the rotation is. Referees trying to help them out with making sure that they have a legal rotation. And he now appears to be content with the way they are set up. And that's going to be another double hit against Howard. That's in there for the Dragons. Ariana Lane, she'll get her name on the scorebook with the kill. Beasley back to serve for Howard. And nobody moved for Carroll. Right in the middle of the zone, everybody standing flat. And that serve will be out. Kayla Adami will come in back into the game as she will replace Bowman. Adami to serve. And an ace for her. Kelly tried to adjust on that one, just hit her a little bit too high as she was unable to pass it properly. Adami aiming right at Kelly again. Badorf gets a little bit too much mustard on that one. 19-17 in favor of the Lynx. Badorf, what a hit there. Cross-court hit from a tough angle. What a block by Carroll! The combination of Green and Lauren Veriglia slammed the door shut there, and that will be a timeout for Howard. 21-17 in the second set in favor of the Lynx as Badorf to serve. Reglia has that one blocked down. Mayola Falejo had great positioning there. Just blocked that cleanly right back to the middle. Murray to serve for the Dragons. And that's going to be an ace once again right in the middle of the zone. Spolstra made a diving effort for it, just couldn't quite get it up on the dig attempt. And that's going to be out on Murray. Green to serve. And that's going to be off the antenna and out of play for Carroll. Dragons not going anywhere, not going down without a fight. Alyssa Kelly, the softball star turned volleyball player, to serve. And that is going to be out as McElwain hit that one off the top of the net and it bounced out. And it's going to be a net violation against Howard. A beautiful block there from Emily McElwain. Made it awkward for Howard in the end. Getting the point. It's going to be Rebecca Morale. Carroll had 23-21, trying to close out this second set. And it's another block from McElwain. Emily McElwain already with 4 blocks in this contest. And the Lynx on set point once again. Beautiful recovery from the Dragons. Point will continue. And a miss hit there. A beautiful point for both teams. Really fun there. Crowd reacting to that one. Bowman hits that a little deep. And it's going to be a timeout for Carroll. So the Lynx squander a couple of set point chances. Now Howard just 1 point away from trying to get some extra points out of this set. Carroll with just 2 attacking errors in that first set. 11 in the second set. So just losing a little bit of their sharpness here, and that has allowed Howard to put up a fight in this second set. It's going to be Cheyenne Ellis to serve for Howard. And the ace by Ellis ties it up at 24 all. Murray hits that one over. And Carroll once again with a set point chance. Zuazo to serve for Carroll. And that is out of bounds. Murray overhits that one once again, and the Carroll Lynx have pulled off the second set, 26-24. They lead 2-0. We'll be right back. We go into the third set. The Carroll Lynx leading 2-0. A tale of two sets. First set, Carroll won 25-2. Second set, pull it out 26-24. And the Lynx come out firing right off the bat. Great set by Abigail Morley. Abby Morley set up who else but Carly Badorf. Leah Russell to serve for the Lynx. What a dig by Murray there. Keeps it alive. Back on the Carroll side. Another great save from the Dragons. And no doubt about that one. Some really good attacking from Carroll. Great defense by Howard to fend off a couple. Unable to do much with that one. Are the Dragons? As Carroll once again seems like they're back to their first set selves, locked in. Russell to serve once again. Beautiful, deep in the corner. And that is going to be out of bounds as the hit by Lays. Again, we see once again that net being fickle right off the top of it and bounces it out. The net giveth and the net taketh. More often than not, it takes away. As it's Badorf once again. The defended serve right to Badorf. Badorf again gives Bolstra the assist on that one. She was covering for the setter, Russell. Last year, these matches between the two teams, Harley Badorf with 18 kills, looking to try to repeat that. She's getting close. That's in there for Howard. Good hit by Abigail Lace. She's feeding the Dragons with her fourth kill. Badorf up to 15 kills. That's set by Russell. Trying to find Gariglia in the corner there. Just a little bit too deep for her to be able to make a move on it. Will be the Dragons once again to serve. That goes into the net. Badorf to serve for the Lynx. And that is going to be out of bounds. Just off the end line. Bowman going for the opposite corner there. We've seen her do that a few times in this match where she's just trying to overdo it just a little bit, wanting to hit the home run shot. Just overhits it a little. Maybe just needs to put a little bit more topspin to roll that down. Bowman, one of the more consistent players. Coach Leatherwood talks about her often as just a player that can play anywhere and just be reliable all over the place. And Badorf, take a look at that one. A little extra. She looked confused as to why that one went out too. Awkward play between both teams. Howard gets control. What a job by the Carroll bench on that one. As Spolstra hit that one sideways a bit, the entire Carroll bench just dives out of the way to try to allow Bowman a chance to chase that one down. You can see some of the Carroll players there joking like, hey, maybe we could have hit that one back into play. Good run for the Dragons going. That's 4 straight for them. Into the net it goes for Bowman, and Bowman is looking over at her coach saying, I don't know what's going on. We'll get some coaching instructions for assistant coach Sarah Jarbo, trying to just give that one little tip just to try to get her head back in it. Very uncharacteristic for Bowman. And that was much better from Bowman. And you can see some congratulations from her assistant coach just saying, good job, good job. That's exactly what we just talked about. Green to serve, hits that hard right down the middle. And that's in there. Maoli Falejo able to slam it into the blockers of Carroll and gets it low enough or it just goes straight down. We've seen a much different Dragons team from the first set on. And a bit of a miscommunication as it looked like Russell was trying to set up McElwain, and McElwain was behind Russell on that play. They're going to have a little conversation about it, seem to have a good laugh about it. And a mistimed jump there from Falejo. Morley to serve. What a hit by McElwain. McElwain saw the block coming and decided to hit the soft one just to the side of it. Just kept it inside of the sideline there. Again, just love to see those intelligent hitters that just know when and how to hit the ball that's most effective. That's Kaden Giselkis trying to And out. And Howard with the serve. Moving Michaela Murray once again. Ariana Lane tried to go up and hit that right off of the return serve and had her momentum just a little bit too far back, trying to hit through it and just had it go sideways on her. Ace for Grace Bowman. Beautiful serve from her. Hit with power, hit in a beautiful spot. Bowman, another good hit. And once again, that's Ariana Lane able to get it through the block. And it's going to be a timeout for the Dragons. We'll take a timeout as well. Be back after this. Back in play midway through the third set as Alyssa Kelly to serve for the Dragons. Bador, my goodness. What a hit that was. Across her body to the near sideline. Excuse me, to the far sideline. Somehow kept that in. Some discussion between Carroll's coach Leatherwood and the down ref. The point will still go towards Carroll. It looks like it was involving substitutions. But it will be Spolstra to serve for Carroll. Rachel Spolstra, freshman libero from nearby Westminster, Maryland. And that's going to be a kill for the Dragons. No doubt about that one. Carly Bador puts that one right down the middle, catches the end line. And a wry smile from Coach Leatherwood. Talking about the depth of this Carroll team, 15 players on the roster, all 15 getting good action in this match as she continues to rotate them out and utilize every single player on this team. 4 setters on this roster as they continue as Leah Russell turns and smiles and waves at the camera. Not sure what the delay in the game is. The delay is there's a scorer's table error, trying to fix that on the far sideline there. And that's going to be in the corner. Well hit by Abigail Lace once again. Lace leads the team with 5 kills now. And it's off the back line. And ace there. Put right in the middle of the zone by Beasley. And there is Bowman going for the touch shot, and that will fall in there. 17-50 in favor of the Lynx. And unable to field that cleanly is Lane. That was Lace, who was unable to hit down on that one and puts that off the back line. Green to serve once again for the Lynx. Friendly roll off the net. And that's in there for Gariglia. Give a lot of credit to Leah Russell, the setter there, as she was just spreading it around on that point. Set it to 3 different people on 3 different shots. All 3 were right on the money. And in the end, it's Gariglia who is able to close that one out. Timeout from Howard. We'll take a quick break and be back with you after a minute. Back in play after the timeout. Carroll leading 20-15, trying to close out the set in the match. With Breen back to serve. A deep serve, and it's just going to be out. Didn't miss the line by much.
And a bit of a miscommunication there as DiMaggio and Badorf are going to talk it over. In the end, you would think that that would be DiMaggio's ball. That time Lace tried to aim it at DiMaggio again. She did a good job of reading that one, letting it go out. Substitutions for Carroll as they bring in the duo of Morley and Krochunas. Morley to serve. Blocked down by Bowman. Murray tried to hit it over her, but Grace Bowman was right in her face. Into the net it goes. Just the third service error in the match for Carroll. I believe they were in double digits in that last match against Lancaster Bible College. And a huge block there from Maoli Falejo. McElwain tried to go for the power shot right down the middle, and Falejo beautifully positioned. Krochunas was trying to go for the deep ball and hit that one just off the end line. McElwain with the block right down the middle. She just saw her hit blocked by Falejo on the previous one, and she's able to get 2 points ago. But McElwain gets revenge. 23-20 in favor of Carroll. Bowman to serve. Big time hit there for the Dragons. That was Lane. Got into that one. And there's Carly Badorf. Hits one right down the pipe, and she will match her 18 kills that she had against Howard last year. Something to be said for consistency. Match point for the Lynx. And it's going to be a net violation against Hannah Breen. What a diving save that was on the far sideline. Kaden Jasowskis kept this match alive for her team, and that will give Ellis a chance to serve. Game, set, match. Kat Krochunas able to close it out. She hits that one right through the middle, and the Carroll Lynx will improve to 2-0 on the year. Lynx win the third set 25-22 and win the match 3-0. We thank you for your attendance in tonight's match. The Lynx will head on the road where they will take on Cecil College and Westmoreland College at Cecil College in a tri-match on Saturday, September 7th. The Lynx' next home match will be right here on Thursday, September 12th, when they take on the College of Southern Maryland Hawks at 6 p.m. We'll see you then.
So good job by the Lynx. A dominating first set, had to fight for it in sets 2 and 3, but able to close out the match 3-0. Carly Badorf, 18 kills and 12 digs for her double-double. Other than that, it was spread around. You got McElwain with 3 kills and 5 blocks. Breen had 2 kills. Gariglia, Zuazo, Kirchunas, and Mitzo all with 1 kill each. An all-around great match. Another interesting thing, we talked about the setters for this Lynx team. 6 different players getting assists in the match, led by Abigail Morley as she gets her double digits with 11 assists. That'll do it for us here at the Panther Plex in Hampstead, Maryland. The Lynx go on the road for their next matches. They head to Cecil College for a tri-match. At the start of 4 straight matches on the road, they'll head to Penn State York on Monday the 9th. At Hagerstown on Wednesday the 11th, before they will take on the College of Southern Maryland Hawks for the next home match on Thursday, September 12th. We'll see you right back here on the Carroll Lynx Network. On behalf of everybody at Carroll Community College Athletics, we thank you for your attendance today and for your support all year long. Final score, Carroll 3, Howard 0. We'll see you next time.